So folks, this is Charlie on a Harley, back again. I want some input. I uh, I wanted to put some apes on this when I first purchased the bike a week ago. A week ago tomorrow is when I actually signed papers, and they had quoted me. It's like $2,200 to put factory 47 apes on these. They said that it's a huge, huge labor cost because apparently this whole front end has to come out. The dash has to come out. I mean, I don't know. I just, it's not feasible for me. I just will not, I'm too cheap to want to put $2,000 worth of uh, apes in here. And I guess the cables and everything it's very expensive. So I don't know. Want to know what your input is. If somebody else could give me some input, come on, fam. Help me out with what kind of upgrades I should do. I do not think on my Road King Special, I had a Saddleman Road sofa. That picked me up 2 inches higher than the factory seat. This one, though, I mean, this is a really nice, I don't know if you can see the bar and shield. This is a really nice seat. I mean, this thing looks really, I mean, it's comfy. And I don't think I'm going to be changing that out. On my old Road King Special, I also had a whole bunch of LED lights all under the tank, under the bike, on the frame rails of the saddlebags, um, under the floorboards. I just don't know if I want to do that again. That was a lot of work. I do have a lift in the garage, so it wasn't like I was on the ground working, but just seems like it's too much work. I also was told that inside these little pockets that are in here, you can actually put speakers in there instead of using that for storage. I don't really know if I want to do that either. I don't know. If anybody can come out and help me with any ideas as to what else I can put on here. I've got the luggage rack already. One of the things that I absolutely want to do is Hard Street sells that shelving here. I don't know if they make it for this one yet, but on my old special, I had all of this lined, the bottom lined, and I had the shelf. Um, oh, I also have this port from Stealthport. This is really cool, where you can just, I put that in, very simple. You can put your charger right there instead of having to pull it out from down over here, which is just a lot of work. That was very simple thing to do. And now it's right there, so I can just pop that and plug it in when I need to, because they tell me that all the technology on this bike, it kind of runs the battery down quickly. If you don't use it in a couple of days, throw a charger on it. So I could do that, I guess. Where what else is there? I don't know. Oh, that's another thing I want to know. Can I put right here? I want to put some maybe some to stretch out my legs. The pegs, the highway pegs. I don't know if they should be just fine. I just don't know if that's what I one of the things that I want to do, and what's the what kind it could have. A lot of the makers are scrambling to make things because it's a new bike. So uh, in here is just the lid, and it came lined through Harley, which is nice. I am also thinking about putting the liner up on top. We'll see, but that is a really nice. The only sad thing about this, and anybody else that has an Ultra, is that this is non-detachable. You cannot take it out. It is hard in there, and you cannot take it out, which was a kind of a disappointment because I kind of really wanted to detach that, but it doesn't come out. So again, it wasn't a deal breaker. it's just a little upsetting to know that you can't take it out. It's kind of like no option. If anybody knows anything about being able to take that off, please let me know, because I don't. I do want to put, this is my phone mount from Rockform, which is a solid one. I do want to put a cup holder on this side, I believe. I did see on a website where I guess you can put some kind of lights up in here, but I don't. They say that it does take away from the ventilation, and I don't want to do that. So I guess I'll scratch that idea. I had those 4-inch auxiliary lamps here and here on my old Road King Special. They do not make them here because of these. These can move in or out, but other than that, that's all that they can do. They don't make anything to put auxiliary lamps there. Again, sad, but not a deal breaker. One other thing I wanted to get some feedback from fam here is that this fender, I don't know if you can see it. You see where it stops? Why didn't they take that and bring it all the way down toward the radiator? Because if you look, I haven't even ridden this bike yet, and look at the dirt on the radiator. And that's just from wheeling it around. That's all that is. So that's kind of bothersome. So I'm thinking about replacing that fender with I don't know what it's called, but the long one that comes all the way down. I don't know if that'll run into clearance issues or not. That's the only problem. I'll be speaking to the manager about that up at All Tools, Mike. He's a good person. I trust him 100%. He'll guide me the right way. I have no doubts about that. He's hooked me up so far. Like I said, this is it's a pretty decent bike. I just can't wait to ride this thing. I want to ride this in the worst way. Until then, I can just sit and drool. Because it's 40 out right now, but the winds are kicking, and it is definitely going to be snowing, and that breaks my heart. But it is only December, and this is the 3rd or 4th snowfall that we've had for this month. So